Yes, I'm an student. Today we are going to start Geography chapter 3rd. Okay, the chapter name is Earth Movements and Major Landforms. Okay, chapter is going to start from the formation of Earth, how Earth is formed. Clear? In previous chapter we have studied about the formation of the Earth. Now in this chapter we have to take a revised look. As we know that the surface of the Earth is not in one piece. In fact, the lithosphere is made up of number of plates known as lithosphere or tectonic plates. These plates are not static. They are believed to be floating on the molten mantle. The movement of these plates is known as tectonic activities. In the previous chapter we have read that there is tremendous heat in the interior of the Earth. The pressure and heat act together to keep the interior in a dynamic state. The movement of the molten material inside the Earth makes the plates move in circular pattern at very slow speed, as slow as just a few millimeters each year. There are many large and small plates of irregular shapes. They form the base for all the continents and oceans floors of the world. Okay, as we have discussed how Earth is formed and formation of the Earth, it is clear about inside the Earth. जैसा कि कहा जाता है कि Earth के जो नीचे का हिस्सा है वो सॉलिड नहीं होता है, वो इट इज़ इन मॉल्टन फॉर्म में है, जिसकी वजह से अर्थ का जो मूवमेंट है, जो मॉल्टन फॉर्म का मूवमेंट है, वो बहुत स्लो होता है, जिसकी वजह से कईयों साल लग जाते हैं अर्थ का एक सरफेस फॉर्म होने में, हार्ड होने में। ठीक है, इसी तरह से ओशन के नीचे का जो सरफेस है, अर्थ के नीचे का जो सरफेस है, वो सभी सरफेस पूरे संसार में सभी सरफेस बनने में कई साल लग जाते हैं। द मूवमेंट ऑफ द अर्थ डिपेंड्स ऑन द फोर्सेस। कितनी गति से वो मूव कर रहा है इसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है अर्थ का फॉर्मेशन। द मूवमेंट ऑफ टेक्टोनिक प्लेट्स cause change in the surface of the earth. The movement to be divided on the basis of the forces which causes them. The forces which act from interior side of the earth are known as endogenic forces. अर्थ के अंदर से जो फोर्स उत्पन्न होता है उसको हम लोग कहते हैं इंडोजेनिक फोर्स। इंडो मीन्स इंटीरियर, जेनिक मीन्स ओरिजिन। ओके, फोर्स मीन्स ताकत। कितनी तेजी से इंडोजेनिक फोर्स काम करता है उसके ऊपर अर्थ का शेप डिपेंड करता है। ओके, what is endogenic force? We have studied about the endogenic force, the force which appeared from the interior of the earth, that is known as endogenic forces. Okay, due to these forces so many things happens on the earth. Due to endogenic forces, volcanic eruption is occurred, earthquake is occurred, and landslides is also occurred. These forces causes mass destruction on the surface of the earth. tectonic activities. That is called tectonic activities. Causes: faults, fault and depressions, earthquake and formation of the mountain. For example, the Arabian Sea was formed by tectonic activities. Mountain ranges like Himalayas, Andes are the result of the tectonic activities. Formation of mountain. How mountains are formed? When two lithospheric plates move towards each other from opposite direction, it causes folding and faulting. In the earth crust, this causes the formation of the mountain and valleys. Folding. Due to folding can be defined as the information folding can be defined the formation of bends or wrinkles in the earth crust. As result, compressions from the two opposite sides. Folds are most visible in the layers and sedimentary rocks. They are folds or crests are known as anticlines, and the downfolds through are known as synclines. Anticlines form rise and syncline forms valleys. मीन्स एंटीक्लाइन जो फॉर्म्स होता है उसकी वजह से माउंटेन्स बनते हैं, और सिंक्लाइन फॉर्म्स जो होते हैं उसकी वजह से वैलीज बनते हैं. Most of the world's greatest mountains chains have formed as a result of folding. These formations are known as fold mountains. Fold mountains can be categorized into two: old fold mountains and young fold mountains. Okay, the old fold mountains were formations formed million years ago due to the horizontal plate movements. They have a rounded peak and gradual slopes, and their heights is lower than the young folds mountains. Some examples of the old fold mountains are Appalachian in USA, in the Urals in Eurasia, and Aravallis in India. These are the young folds. The young folds of the mountains are still undergoing plates movement, which are raising them higher. These mountains have very high and sharp pointed peaks. Steep mountain sides, deep valleys, and parallel range. Some examples of young mountains are the Himalayas, Andes, Rockies, and Alps. What is faulting? When two tectonic plates move away from each other, the lithosphere is under great stress and strains. This results in the formation of weak zones and cracks. Faulting. The formation of crack or breaking along a weak zone is north crust of fracture in the earth crust, where a part of the crust has got displaced. Means the part of the earth move in opposite direction. The space is formed between it is called faults. Okay, there are two types of space is formed in between the movement of the earth, that is Garben, and another is rift, horst, that is called horst. Garben, the example of the Garben is Rift Valley, and Horst Fault, the Block Mountain. The example of Horst is Block Mountain. What is Block Mountain? When earth plates move into opposite direction, the middle part of the earth is lift up Okay, this type of formation is known as host, and the example of this one is block mountain. Okay. Okay, next topic is earthquake. What is earthquake? We have studied and we have read about the example of the tectonic movement, that is or the endogenic forces. Due to endogenic forces, earthquake is occurred. Okay, when the sudden displacement of the earth plates along the plate boundaries, an earthquake is caused. Okay, uh, we have seen a live example of earthquake in previous year, that is 2000 in 2001. Okay, January 2001. The epicenter of the earthquake was Kutch, and it was too dangerous. It damages so many houses and so many schools buildings, so many libraries, so many museums, and it was too much dangerous. Okay, earthquake occurs in land boarding of earthquake occurs in so many places. It not occurs only on earth, it also occurs under the sea, on and under the over the mountain. The point of the earthquake under the surface of the earth is known as focus of area earthquake. It was measured on the it was measured with on the Richter scale. The instrument was known as seismograph. Okay, when earthquake occurs, it will be measured on the Richter scale. Volcanoes. What is volcanoes? The molten rocks beneath the lithosphere is extremely hot and under great pressure. Due to the heat, the earth's interior of the earth, the vertical flow of current pushes the magma upward through the cracks, vents in the earth crust. A volcano is conical mountain through which molten rocks comes from beneath the earth. The crust flow out on the surface of the earth. This molten material is known as magma. Okay, magma is also called lava. When it flows on the surface of the earth along the lava, volcanoes are released gases. It releases so many gases: volcanic ash, steam, and rock fragments. Is it there? The erupted materials gradually cools and settles around the vent forming of the conical mountains. All volcanoes have a center well below the crater connected to the magma chamber. The opening through which molten material spills out is called crater of the volcano. If the volcanic eruption through a long crack is known as fissure eruption. On the basis of their frequency of eruption, volcanoes have been classified into three types. First one is active volcano, dormant volcano, and extinct volcano. Okay, to explain further, here are the types of volcanoes. Explanation of the types of volcanoes are given. That is active volcano. The erupt frequency have erupted in recent times. One of the best example of active volcanoes would be Kilauea, which has been erupted since 1983. Dormant volcanoes means sleeping volcanoes. It is not an active volcano. It is erupted in recently past, but may erupt sometimes in future. Extinct volcano. It is volcano that no one's expect will have ever another eruption. One such volcano is located in the Hawaii's Big Island. Its name is Kohala. The last time that Kohala erupted was close to 60,000 years ago. It is extinct volcano जो अभी एक्टिव नहीं है और ना ही एक्टिव होने की कोई संभावना है. ऐसे वोल्केनो को कहा जाता है एक्सटिंक्ट वोल्केनो. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट एक्सोजेनिक फोर्स. व्हाट इज एक्सोजेनिक फोर्स? ओके, endogenic force means interior force which is occur internal side of the earth, that is known as endogenic. And exogenic force, the force which occurs from the external side of the earth, that is known as exogenic force. Clear? In the earlier part of the chapter you have read about the land formation formed by endogenic force. Let us read about now exogenic force. It is occurred from the outer side of the earth. Okay, gradation is defined as leveling of the earth's surface by the normal for natural forces. The chief agent of the gradation are rivers or running water, moving ice or glaciers, wind and sea waves. Gradation involves two processes: degradation and aggradation. Degradation. What is degradation? Degradation is the process of lowering the earth's surface by disintegration and carrying away the rock fragment by agents of the gradation. Aggradation is the process by which land surface is formed by the deposition and accumulation of rock fragments, sand, alluvials, silt, etc. Both these processes work simultaneously on the surface of the earth. At some places there is lowering of the land, while the other places there is raising of the land. The main process of gradation are weathering, depends on the weathering, erosion and transportation of and deposition of the. Weathering is the process of gradually breaking of the rocks in the same place due to atmospheric condition. It does not involve transportation of rock fragments through any agent of gradation. For example, wind and water. There are three types of weathering. First one is physical, biological and chemical. Weathering may cause by the physical like external temperature, biological by roots of plants that forces through rocks and break them apart, burrowing animals which dig deep into the land, or chemical means dilute acid and rainwater process. Okay students, we have studied about the degradation. Degradation means, do you know what is means of degradation? Degradation का मतलब क्या होता है? Degradation का मतलब होता है पतन. ठीक है, जैसे भूमि का पतन. There are so many ways. हमको पता है कि बहुत तरह से हमारी भूमि, जो हमारी ज़मीन है, उसका डिग्रेडेशन किया जा रहा है. जैसे कि माइनिंग, ठीक है, डिफोरेस्टेशन एंड रेगुलर इरिगेशन. इन सभी वजहों से हमारी ज़मीन डिग्रेड हो रही है. डिग्रेड हो रही है मतलब उसका पतन हो रहा है. धीरे धीरे ज़मीन से जो हमको मिलता है, जो चीज़ें हमको मिलती है, वो सभी चीज़ें हम एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं. ठीक है. डिफोरेस्टेशन का मतलब होता है जैसे कि फॉरेस्ट है तो फॉरेस्ट को काट करके हम लोग अपने रहने के लिए जगह बनाते हैं, अपनी ज़रूरत के मुताबिक उसका ज़मीन का उपयोग करते हैं. तो धीरे धीरे क्या है, ज़मीन के ऊपर से फॉरेस्ट मतलब जंगल ख़त्म होता जा रहा है, जिसके वजह से ज़मीन की संख्या मतलब ज़मीन की कैपेसिटी घटती जा रही है और जो ज़मीन की उपजाऊ क्षमता है वो भी कम होती जा रही है. ठीक है. फॉरेस्ट होने की वजह से ज़मीन पर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रेनफॉल होता था, अब वो रेनफॉल कैपेसिटी कम हो गई है. दूसरा वजह है माइनिंग. माइनिंग मीन्स जो इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट हैं वो लोग ज़मीन में से मिलने वाले जो खनिज पदार्थ है उसका वो लोग उपयोग कर लेते हैं। और जहाँ से खनिज पदार्थ उपयोग करते हैं, जैसे कि आपने धनबाद का नाम सुना होगा, धनबाद और झरिया का नाम सुना होगा। तो धनबाद और झरिया यहाँ पे बहुत सारे कोल पाए जाते हैं, कोल मीन्स कोयले पाए जाते हैं। यहाँ से जो इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट लोग हैं वो लोग क्या करते हैं, कोयले निकाल लेते हैं। और जहाँ से कोयला निकाला जाता है वो जगह ऐसे खाली हो जाता है, मतलब खड्डा हो जाता है। और खड्डे होने की वजह से हमारी अंदर की जो ज़मीन है वो खोखली होती जा रही है। तो ये सभी वजह हैं जिसकी वजह से हमारे लैंड डिग्रेडेशन हो रहा है। और एग्रेडेशन में क्या हो रहा है, एग्रेडेशन मीन्स ज़मीन की वृद्धि। ठीक है, एग्रेडेशन का मतलब होता है ज़मीन की वृद्धि। वृद्धि होने की तो कोई संभावना है नहीं, ठीक है, क्योंकि हम ज़मीन जो है, जितना ज़मीन है उसका उपयोग कर रहे हैं। ज़मीन हम बना तो नहीं सकते, वी कैन नॉट मेक लैंड। और ज़मीन बनने के लिए सालों लग जाते हैं। ओके, द प्रोसेस ऑफ फॉर्मिंग अर्थ टेक्स सो मैनी टाइम्स, इट इज़ अ स्लो प्रोसेस, सो इट फॉर्म्स विन million of years. Clear, students? Okay. Agent of gradation and degradation. Due to the transportation of the soil and the mineral parts of the earth, it taken away. It is transportation of the deposition things. Okay, agent of gradation. What is the agent of, इनके जो एजेंट क्या क्या है, ग्रेडेशन के एजेंट क्या है, हवा, पानी और बारिश। ठीक है, ये सब इसके एजेंट्स है जो हमारी ज़मीन का ऊपरी सतह पे जो चीज़ें पाई जाती है उन सभी चीज़ों को उड़ा करके, बहा करके अपने साथ ले जाती है। ठीक है, ह्यूज वाटरफॉल गॉर्ज एंड रैपिडली टेकन अवे द minerals and the things of the earth from one place to another place. Okay, these are the examples of the waterfalls is given. The formation of the waterfall and rapid, the fog fall in Karnataka. Okay, what happened with waterfall? ये जो waterfall है, waterfall क्या करता है, हमारे जो ज़मीन की जो ऊपरी सतह पे जो चीज़ें पाई जाती है उन सभी चीज़ों को बहा करके एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ले जाती है। In the picture you can see middle course. In the middle course, when the river enters in plain and water currents decrease. Okay, the main work of the river is transportation of the eroded materials along with some erosion. As a result, some of the eroded materials is deposited on the valley bed and now V-shaped valleys are formed. These less steep side as the enter of the plains, it twisted and turns, forming large bends known as meanders. Due to the contribution, erosion and deposition along the sides of the meanders, the ends of the meanders comes closer and closer. Gradually, over a period of time, the meanders loops is cut off from the river and oxbow's lake is formed. ठीक है, erosion makes the new narrow. ठीक है, ये जो झरने जो बहती है जहाँ पे इनका स्पीड कम होता है वहाँ पे ये एक अलग रास्ता और अलग शेप बना लेते हैं। ठीक है, फिर जब इस स्पीड तेज होती है तो ये क्या स्ट्रेट वे में बने रखता है, तो जो शेप उन्होंने पहले बनाया था वो शेप उससे अलग हो जाता है और इस अलग शेप को ऑक्सबो लेक के नाम से जाना जाता है। ड्यूरिंग द रेनी सीजन क्वाइट ऑफन द रिवर ओवरफ्लोज इट बैंक्स। ठीक है, बारिश के सीज़न में हम लोगों ने देखा होगा कि जो नदियाँ होती हैं वो ओवरफ्लो हो जाती है और एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, मीन्स इट चेंज इट्स वे। ठीक है, जिसकी वजह से जब बाढ़ आती है तो नदियाँ अपना रास्ता बदल लेती है और रास्ता बदल करके एक दूसरी जगह से जो जहाँ से गुजरती है वहाँ पे एक अलग नदी या झरने का शेप दे देती है। ठीक है, वापस जब नेचुरल जब ओवर वाटरिंग कम हो जाती है तो क्या होता है, नदी अपने सीधे रास्ते पे चलने लगती है और जो अलग जगह उसने कवर किया था वो जगह अलग पड़ जाता है, उससे अलग पड़ जाता है। इसकी वजह से वहाँ पे एक दूसरा नदी बन जाता है जिसको हम लोग ऑक्सबो लेक के नाम से जानते हैं। लोअर कोर्स, व्हाट इज लोअर कोर्स? और एज द रिवर approaches the sea, the speed of the current of water decreases and the remaining loads sediments it deposit at the mouth of the river where the river meets the sea or ocean. As a result, the river breaks into the several small streams which are called distributaries. Each distributary forms its own mouth. The deposition at the mouth of all the distributaries creates fan-shaped alluvial tracts of land which is known as delta. Refer it is referred in figure 3.10. The delta region has very fertile soil. The world's largest delta is formed by the Ganga Brahmaputra river system. Some other rivers which have notable deltas are the Mississippi, the Nile Nadi, and the Amazon. Okay, this is the figure. This causes in the figures you can see or lake. Okay, the rivers split into the distributaries. When a river flows, it distributes into so many distributaries. This causes जिसकी वजह से bars और island are sedimented to build in the middle of the main channel. The river is spread out and slows down as it approaches the sea. जब सी के नज़दीक पहुंचती है तो वहाँ पे पहुंच करके वो धीमी पड़ जाती है और वहाँ से deposition is main auction of the river. The biggest sedimentation are dropped first and finest further away. ठीक है, इस तरह से अलग अलग तरह के शेप की नदियाँ वहाँ पे बन जाती है और समुद्र में रिवर का पानी जब मिलता है, the layer of the sediment build the delta out into the seabed. Okay, that's all for today, students. It is a large chapter, it takes too much time, so you have to study yourself after this. Okay, next day we will continue. We will take extra period in Saturday or